The morning began like any other, simple, familiar, safe. Before the sun touched the sky, Abram was already awake. He moved through his household, watching over his servants as they led the cattle to the fields. The air smelled of earth and dung, a scent he had known all his life. Nearby, Sarai's voice rang soft but firm as she guided the maids, her presence bringing order to the day. She was his anchor, his constant. As Abram watched her, a quiet smile touched his lips. Life was steady. Life was good. Then the voice came. Abram. Abram. It was not the voice of man. It was not the whisper of the wind. It was everywhere and nowhere, within him and beyond him. He turned, his heart pounding, but there was no one. Only the voice, filling the space around him, pressing into his soul. Leave your country. Leave your family. Leave your father's house. Go to the land I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. The words hung heavy in the air, reshaping everything he knew. His home, his people, the land of his ancestors. Could he really leave it all behind? The safety of the known battled against the mystery of the unknown. Did he hesitate? Did he lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, his mind filled with questions? What if he failed? What if the land never came? What if the voice was wrong? But what if it was right? Sarai's laughter drifted through the morning air. The cattle groaned in the distance. Life could stay as it was, comfortable and sure, or he could step into the unknown. And so, with fear in his heart and faith in his steps, Abram chose to follow the call. Centuries later, in a different time and a different world, another man stood at a crossroads. Jeff Bezos had everything most people dream of: a high-paying job, a fancy office, and a secure future. He worked at a big company in New York called D. Shaw, where he was one of the top employees. People respected him, and his boss even saw him as a rising star. But deep inside, Jeff felt something was missing. He wanted more than just a good job. He wanted to build something great. One day, he read a report that changed his life. It said that the internet was growing at 2,300% per year. That number amazed him. He knew the internet was going to be huge, and he wanted to be part of it. But how? He thought about different ideas and finally decided on one: an online bookstore. At first, the idea seemed crazy. Nobody had ever built a big bookstore on the internet before. People still went to regular bookstores to buy books. And Jeff, he had no experience running a business. He had a great salary, a safe job, and a bright future. Was he really going to throw all that away to chase a dream? Doubt crept in. He talked to his boss, who was impressed by his idea, but told him to stay. The boss even offered Jeff a way to work on the idea inside the company. It was tempting. He could have the best of both worlds. But deep down, Jeff knew the truth. If he stayed, he would never be free to build his vision. He would always have to follow someone else's rules. So, he made the hardest decision of his life. He quit his job, leaving behind a stable career for something unknown. His wife, Mackenzie, supported him, and together, they drove across the country from New York to Seattle. In the car, Jeff scribbled down ideas for his new company. He was excited but also terrified. What if he failed? In 1994, Jeff set up his new company in a small garage. He named it Amazon, after the largest river in the world, because he dreamed of building the biggest online store ever. He had no fancy office, no big team, just a computer, a few friends, and a simple idea. At first, things were tough. Some people laughed at his idea. Who would buy books on the internet, they asked. Investors didn't believe in him. Even when Amazon launched in 1995, Jeff had to work long hours, even packing books himself. Months passed. Orders started to pour in. People loved the idea of buying books online. Amazon grew fast, faster than Jeff had ever imagined. But success didn't come easily. For years, Amazon didn't make a profit. Some days, Jeff worried he had made a terrible mistake. But he never gave up. He believed in Amazon, and he believed in himself. Years later, Amazon became much more than a bookstore. Jeff expanded it to sell everything: clothes, electronics, even groceries. His little company grew into one of the biggest businesses in the world. The man who once packed books in his garage became one of the richest people on earth. Looking back, Jeff Bezos always said he made his decision using a simple question: when I'm 80 years old, will I regret not trying? That question changed his life. He knew that even if he failed, he would be proud that he took the risk. But if he never tried, he would always wonder what could have been. That is how Jeff Bezos left behind comfort and built a company that changed the world. Both Abram and Jeff Bezos had good lives. Abram had his home, his family, and everything he knew. Jeff Bezos had a great job, a big salary, and a secure future. But one day, they each heard a call, Abram from God, and Bezos from his own curiosity about the internet. Leaving was not easy. They didn't know what would happen next. Abram had no map, no clear plan, just a promise. Bezos had no guarantee that Amazon would work, only a dream. They had to trade certainty for uncertainty. There must have been fear, doubt, and nights of questioning. But they still took the risk. And because they stepped into the unknown, Abram became the father of nations, and Bezos built one of the biggest companies in the world. Abram could have stayed in his homeland. Jeff Bezos could have stayed in his high-paying job. But they chose to step into the unknown. And because of that, they changed the world. What about you? Are you holding back because of fear? Are you stuck in comfort when something greater is calling you? The best things in life don't come from playing it safe. Your dream, your vision, your business, it's waiting for you to take the first step. Don't let doubt stop you. Take the leap. Start now. Thanks for watching. And if this video inspired you, subscribe to our channel for more like it.